be hurt. They just walk up to enemies and just burn them. And one of them applies chill, and one of them applies shock. And they cannot be attacked. It's like a consistent eventual I win if I last long enough. If you have Righteous Fire on them.
When I'm ready.
It reserves a lot of mana. It's not always feasible in the end game, but it's really cool for a while. Fun early game. Y'all ever had those skills where it's like, this is really, really fun during the leveling process, even though I know it's not going to work later on? Like, I remember in Diablo 2, the Druid, at level 1, he got this ability called Poison Creeper. And it was a vine, and it was a pet. It would, like, follow you, like, snaking through the ground like it was a snake. And it would go through mobs and poison them, but the poison was considered a disease. There was only 2 skills in the whole game that were considered a disease, and it would spread from mob to mob, like a plague. And it would just kill tons and tons of the little goblins that you were fighting at the time, just like 30 at a time if they were close enough packed together. But then in the end game, it was no good, and you had to single tear down your cheek as you had to leave it behind. Alright, let's see. Nope, we're gonna kill you. The bandits, there's 3 bandits. You can ally with one of them, or you can ally with one and kill the other 2 and get a certain buff, or you can kill all 3 of them and get, I believe, 2 skill points. Now we're just gonna kill all 3 of them. Probably. There's this amulet, that's proof that we did the deed.
I usually like rats.
Okay. And pop back to town. What rewards are there, if any, after a league ends? Everything that you had gets added to standard, and you can keep messing around with it if you wish to. As far as permanent stuff, there's these things with every league called challenges. For example, completing 12 challenges in this league will get you permanent glowing footprints. If you could turn it off or on if you don't want it. 24 gets you this weapon effect, and 36 you can change your town portals. So a few examples. I don't have tons of them here, but if I go to cosmetics, from the last league, I got, it's not pretty, but this weird hat. Abyss League, I played a lot of Abyss League. I got this hat, I got these wings, so I got that. There was, like the very, very, very first one in the game, I got the Legacy Weapon, and I've also, let's see, where are the footprints? There we go. I've got Legacy Footprints, which leaves this glow. This is from like Season 1 type of stuff. So you get some cosmetic stuff that people are, might recognize and can kind of show off your accomplishments. Are leagues like the seasons in Diablo 3? They are, yes, but way more. A league is somewhere between a season in Diablo 3 and an expansion in Diablo 3, okay? Like a season in Diablo 3, it's usually like they just reset everything on the ladder, and then they might add like 6 new unique items to the game. In this, a league is, they usually add some massive new mechanic, and then that new mechanic, if people like it, it stays in the game permanently. So you've got, like right now, we've got dozens of mechanics from previous leagues in play. Prophecy, Talisman, the strong boxes, the tormented spirits, just lots and lots of them. And they're, if it's good, they keep it. If it's not, they change it or they pull it out. Ultimatum last league was kind of and they didn't keep it. Then there was another league called Bestiary. A lot of people called it the Pokemon League, and they kind of liked it, but they hated the execution, and they completely changed how it was set up, and now everybody's like, oh, sweet design art, and they're happy to see them. This is the new league, this is the new thing. You occasionally find these sites these guys are excavating, and what you do, and it basically says, like, if you unearth here, these bad things will happen. So, let me try to set this up here. We'll do a bomb there. And then a bomb over here, and then a bomb here. And then we're going to detonate, and that all of the treasure and monsters buried there come up. And you fight, and if you live, you get to keep all the stuff. And we got some excavated chests here. As soon as any good archaeologist can tell you, the best way to get buried artifacts is with bombs. But yeah, no reason not to play late. Yeah, most people will call... So even though all your previous characters and loot go into Standard, because the new League is always a separate thing, people will sometimes call Standard the Graveyard. Because most people, when their stuff goes to Standard, they don't even look at it. Let's see. Old Tease said mummy zombies. Alright, sorry, you did that earlier and I'm just now seeing it. Okay, hang on a sec. Equip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Excellent. And then someone redeemed Potato King as well. Here we go. It's just a skin change somebody ordered.
When I'm ready.
But yeah, if you're interested in it, let's do PoE guides. So those are a couple of guides I've made to try to help new players with this game. The first one, is a new player's guide. If you're thinking about getting into the game, strongly recommend. I tried to remove anything that could cause frustration or confusion, and I show like how the leagues work as one of the things in there, and it only takes a minute. It's much easier with a visual aid. Alright, the crypt. Oh, I got a dead end other way. A potato. Indeed! We've got a little game here where people can put Snapchat filters on me, and the potato is a popular choice. Are you doing the new Reaper yet? Not yet. I'm level 21. I heard that you get it around Act 3, and I'm in Act 2 right now. So I'm working toward it. But I haven't gotten there yet, but I am planning my build accordingly. Like, I'm not getting the Spectre traits because I don't want to just get Spectres and then have it eat the Spectres. That would be a major pain. Oh, we got a Trial of Ascendancy here. Absolutely going to do this.
Fear of the unknown, fear of the future. Empire requires leadership.
And that's our timer.
Through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Did the new league just start? Yep. It did indeed. Tried Convocation right now, but I don't. Oh, strap boots. Blue, red sockets, that might be good. Alright, trial complete. What do we got? 50% chance for additional blah, 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 blah. 50% blah, blah. Let's see, stiletto. First increased drops by monsters. Alright, let's try this. Da-dum. Da-dum. And, dump. Okay, let's see what that does. Detonate. Got a nice choke point here with this doorway. And you can tell by what's on fire where the bots are, which is wonderful. See, large mana flask, gonna pick that up, get the artifacts. Wigfrid is the first character to enter the Endless Sands hideout.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Crypt level 2. We can tell from the, if any new players here, this Tormented Spirit, I mentioned earlier, it's like Diablo's Treasure Goblins. The Tormented Spirit, when it flies through mobs, it puts that green flame on them, and their loot gets increased. So it's... As long as you kill it and you don't let it get away, it's pretty profitable when it goes through a bunch of mobs. Alright, what do we got? Monsters immune to fire damage. That's a bummer, but I could definitely handle that if I had to.
Risky choice.
Let's do that. Alright, the first pack is dead. When I first did this, I thought it blew all the charges at once, but it blows them like 1, 2, 3 in the order you set them. So you could just take out the first pack really quickly and not fight all 3 at the same time. I just got an item called Exotic Coinage. Spirit suit plate.
Too much clutter.
Oh, we are full up. Let's make a town trip.
Hello.
Let's see, what do we got here? These don't have acceptable sockets, so I'm... Well, do I have fusing? I don't want to use a fusing orb on that. I'm just gonna not. Let's see, what does this guy got? Stun, Block, Lightning... The blue red is nice. I think I'll take it for the blue red, so I'll sell the old boots. And throw that there. That's another RGB. That's another chroma. And let's see, don't want to do anything with that blue red right now. So I got my MAME support. So I've already got the zombies in there. Let's move the Frostblink here. Flesh offering there. Do I have something else I can put on the zombies? Like minion life or something?
How be you, Exile?
I don't know if, I know you
just
get
make
minion
life
speed in this act. I remember that. Let me go back to Act 1 for a sec. Night guys. Good night, Yo-Yo Man. And stop by this locker really quick and deposit this stuff. It's nice that they gave us the tab for that. It's a shame it's not part of the main stash. But sometimes, like, if they have a league, for example, the Essence League, they will sell you the Essence tab. Now, you could just use a regular bank space, but the Essence tab makes holding Essences a lot easier. And, you know, they charge you $5 or $10 for it if you want to get that. But you can get this. And then for this league, they're basically giving us the tab for free, but it's in this separate box, which is just the most minor of inconveniences, but it is over there. Okay, so this is what refreshes Tujin's inventory. If you do haggling, you use it right there. Interesting. Okay, so throw that in the locker. And let's go over to Nessa. Check on poison one more time. Nope, okay. Minion. And there's minion damage. Is minion life in here? Animate weapon. Okay, I don't think I've gotten a minion life yet. Alright, so in that case, I will... Where is Summon Phantasm? Oh, it's attached to the skeletons currently. Never mind. Alright, that's fine. Now, I would throw Summon Minion damage on there, but they changed it so that now Summon Minion damage actually also takes away Minion health. So I don't want to put that on the zombies. Let's see. There's an affinity checkbox at the bottom right of the expedition locker. An affinity checkbox? In the bottom right of the expedition locker. Hold up. Very cool. Very good to know. Thank you. Okay. That is wonderful to know. I feel like that should be turned on by default, but okay. Could go for the socket. They made one for is so an affinity checkbox for heist? Was that all there last league and I'm just a dum-dum, or did they just add it? Wait, is this node new? I don't remember this node. Regenerate life if you've stunned an enemy recently. It's new? Gotcha, okay. We've got a few new nodes here. Let's say great. Don't want to go for Grave Pact? Increase damage, increase attack speed. Minions have a 4% chance to do double damage. Reaper gonna die a lot? Oh, does the Reaper need survivability? If so, I would go for this node here. Alright, I'll start going toward that. That's one of the best nodes for minion survivability. It's just sometimes it's not needed. Honestly, just for where I'm at right now, the AoE burn from the one minion and then the single target damage from the others is really nice at the moment. Someone redeem Dennis. Wish I had Convocation to teleport my guys over here. There they are, they finally leashed. I think the skitterbots are still... Okay, there they are. I was like, are they still stuck across the river? And then I finally saw them. Oh my gosh, so much loot. What was the button to see all loot? Alright, there's Z. I wonder if I don't even know if I've got an item filter active right now. I might have no item filter at the moment. I would have to fix that by next time if I started to say if I keep playing, but I know I'm gonna keep playing. So just scratch that sentence right there. Crab Rave, it was. Since I'm not using Infernal Legion, I could swap out the skeletons for,
We are friends now.
I could swap out the skeletons for, Raging Spirits. But the thing is, I'm thinking later on, when I have the Reaper, I'm gonna have one thing between me and the enemy. Raging Spirits don't body block, so I think skeletons would be the better selection.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I need to try to get a minion damage gem onto the skitterbots, if I can. Because it's plus damage minus health. They have no health, they're invincible, so it's just plus damage. How's Reaper treating you? Still in the leveling process, trying to reach the Reaper, not there yet. But I am having fun. I still haven't died yet, level 22. I've heard a lot of people that were dying a lot in Act 1. I haven't had any. Now I am playing back at range with throw things. What if I died right now? That would be so karma. I am playing a range character, so it's not like I'm running in at melee. These purple dudes run up to you and explode. Gotta be careful of them. Thematic Emblem. A little side quest here. You use this on this seal and it gets rid of these spikes, opening this pass up, allowing the people in town to have access to that passage.
I've got another one for you.
Alright, what do we got? Increased quantity. There's a yellow box there. There's some stuff up there. This thing down here.
You sure about that placement?
Nope. Oh man, I can't get the yellow box. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Not gonna stress. Look at that fire damage. Oh, it's so good right now. Those little bots. Skitter bots are best bots. They're good boys. How necessary is the menagerie? You can, I would say it's quite helpful, but you could completely ignore it if you just don't like it. But basically, just when you're running around, anytime you do a level of Einhar, it's like you're putting ammo in the menagerie, and you could go back there, and you can get unique items in there. They buffed the bosses a considerable amount. I think they only buffed the bosses in Act 1, didn't they? And then they just nerfed player skills across the board everywhere because of power creep. But I think only Act 1 got the buff so far? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're just... No, I'm gonna kill you. Do I have Flesh Sacrifice? I do have it. Okay, I forgot that we managed to fit that back on the bar.
Never let the power go to your head.
Boss buffs were from a league or two ago. These bots are on fire. Yeah. Orb of Transmutation.
When I'm ready and not,
before. Somewhere over here, there is a spider nest that you need to do. There it is, the Weaver's Chambers. This is one of the quest things that you need to get done in this zone. I see an Essence on it. This was another thing, Essence League. This right here, you find these guys, you click on them and they break open, you fight them, and they drop an Essence, which is like item enchanting. Chromatic Orb. Muttering Essence of Anger. Turns a normal item to a rare item with fire damage or fire resist. You left a Scroll of Wisdom at the Bandit? Thank you, Chronic. Probably not gonna go back for that, though. I certainly didn't mean to, but it's minor enough that I'm not gonna backtrack that far. This is a lot of spooters. All right. Wisdom's going to be not worth anything. Yeah, you need a supply of Scrolls of Wisdom. You absolutely do. Early game, you know, when you're starting with 0, you want to pick them all up. Later on, though, you'll have hundreds of them, and then you'll just stop clicking them for a while.
Come on.
Let's see.
Give the order.
Do it. Nice. Pretty much cleared the first one before the second. Oh my god, they all charge! No! Stop it.
For the Calgar!
For the edge. This dynamite is for the Calgar! Did they? I feel like they made some of these levels short. Like, I feel like there's been times I've done the Weaver's Nest and I was in here for so... Loranity kind of spooked me there with the spider. I feel like there's been times I've done this level in the past, and it took way longer to find the spider. Oh, that AoE. Doing good. Oh my gosh, this ice. This is lasting so long. What, covered in webs is what it was. It wasn't ice, it was webbing. Ah, sitting like a scampi, huh? I wish I could see like a damage meter of each individual pet type just to see how, if the skitter bots are just, you know, wrecking. Oh, the guy was Spike. There we go. Probably don't need any of the rest of that. Okay, cool. All right, go back. And talk to these fellas. Silk has a quest that we did. There's a minion speed gem. Lovely. What was that? Predator. Minions from supported skills do more damage, and they do more damage to the prey, and you can mark prey. So that's kind of a way to tell your pets what to attack if you need it. Cruelty does more damage with hits for 4 seconds. It usually grants cruelty. Trinity. Alright, obviously minion speed. What do I... Can I put it on anything right now? I could put it on the zombies.
What?
Let's see, got some RGBs, that guy.
Return.
And let's try the new affinity thing. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That makes it so much faster. Alright, potions, potions, potions. Here we go. We've got 3 of these guys now.
Hello.
Going.
And let's see, 12. Okay, so we're gonna save that right there. And this is a quest item. Okay. Hey, you're gonna try New World? What do you think about it? It's not for me. I did very seriously look into it, as I play a lot of MMORPGs. However, I did not see anything on it that I liked the look of. Like, this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to convince you or anything. I thought that everything I saw about the classes and the combat looked really boring. Like, for example, Ashes of Creation, the other big MMO that is coming out soon. It's, they've got 64 classes. 64! And, like, 9 of them look really fun to me. Just that fact alone makes Ashes of Creation sound more interesting to me than everything I know about New World combined. Then later on, I learned that, you know, the whole thing about New World accidentally destroying people's video cards and, you know, costing people thousands of dollars, and I even more want to not touch it after that. I think they fixed that issue, but I'd be too scared to touch it at this point. Like, I went from don't really want to play it, but if they paid me for a sponsorship, sure. Not that Amazon needs a sponsorship, but you know what I mean. To I would decline a sponsorship because I'm scared of the game now. Yeah, I watched the people play it, like every single person looks the same, every single person looks like they're fighting the same. I know Mighty Teapot's a big fan of it though. With GPUs being as expensive they are, that's a risk you don't take. Yeah, there was a lot of people. What was it? The 3090 something something was what was getting destroyed, which is like a $2,000 card. I don't even have a 3090. I've got a 2080, but I'm still scared. Intimidation check rolled a nat 20 on me. Somewhere around here is a doorway thing. No, that's not it. We're looking for this path here. The New World Breaking cards, EVJ is released associated was more to do with the hardware, not the game itself, but they patched it too. Yeah, from what I did read a thing about it, and it was apparently, it was like, It's a flaw with the card combined with the flaw with the game, which made that happen. It was like the game was did not have a frame limit cap on menus, and most cards would just be like, oh, we've got no cap.